The Origin 300i is billed as a luxury touring ship, and you can use it that way. Although I like to look at it as one of the ships that could be one of your one-size-fits-all starter ships. Just more expensive, as you have probably already noticed, but way more sexy. Now, it fits the same amount of cargo as the Avenger Titan, but in this awesome drop-down cargo bay instead of up a ramp. You can, of course, do box missions in it, because you shouldn't have any problems taking boxes up ladders. Again, it looks goofy, and occasionally I've had a box lag out, but 99.9% of the time it works. You'll notice this sleek interior, which is actually customizable when you go to buy the ship. Like you can purchase, I don't know, like a toaster or a Keurig or something for any of these things. I didn't spend too much time on it because I didn't want to spend extra money. I'm here for the ships. But you can open this. Oh, ooh, ah. Of course, you can open your bathroom. Ooh, ah. Now, like the Avenger Titan, this ship allows you to do almost all of the different early game contracts with decent DPS, a few hundred more actually than the Avenger Titan stock, although only 2 tiny little missiles, and just not as good shields, although they are comparable to many other light fighters, which means you could easily farm one-on-one encounters in this ship. The ship is good to accelerate and decelerate quickly, although it is really obviously less nimble than a lot of the other light fighters. It has 3 forward-facing weapons, which I like, and I also actually like that it's less nimble because sometimes some of the ships feel too zippy, and it like you tap a button once and you're flying in the wrong direction. Now, some people can pull off beautiful maneuvers with ships like that, especially if they're running the little joey sticks, but the 300i's weapon package makes it easy to farm the one-on-one or one-on-two combat bounty hunting missions, which is an easy way to make money that's not deliveries, mining, investigations, or cargo. It's not a fighter, technically, but this works and is fighting. So, the Origin 315P is the Pathfinder or exploration variant of the Origin 300i. It only has 2 weapons on its stock model, because this bad Jackson up in front is the Sure Grip Tractor Beam. Yeah. Which will allow you to grab things in space one day, but it does not function right now. It has the same cargo area, although according to the ASOP terminals, it can hold 4 more units of cargo. It has similar customization features as the 300i. It also has an advanced scanner, although more intricate and advanced scanning features are not yet in the game. Its weapons and shields aren't quite as strong as the 300i, which means you should be even less inclined to get into a fight. It's ridiculously attractive looking, like they all are. This is what the stock paint job looks like, by the way. Right now, the advanced scanner and the tractor beam you can't use, which sort of make this variant something that you're going to have to wait on. Of course, you can still haul cargo and move boxes, and probably still win a one-on-one if you're trying to do bounty missions while you're biding your time. It does have a 30% larger fuel tank than the 300i, which means you will have to refuel less often, or more importantly, you won't have to stop in between journeys to refuel as much. The Origin 325A is the interceptor or true light fighter variant of the 300i. It has 3 weapons like the 300i, but for a higher DPS, higher than the stock Arrow or the stock Gladius. It has 8 missiles, size 2 and 3. The cargo bay, of course, is smaller because of this. It only holds 4 units of cargo. Boo-hoo. You probably weren't carrying cargo anyway. Again, like all of them, it is incredibly good looking. And like all of them, there are customization options when you purchase it from the standalone ship part of the store. The interior, of course, is roughly identical to all of them. The ship has better shields on par with the Anvil Hawk, with a decent regen as well. It has 3 forward-facing guns like the 300i, although they do more damage. The center one being a laser cannon, and the outside 2 being ballistic repeaters. Now, like the Hornet, the ballistic repeaters have a surprisingly limited amount of ammo, this time 480 in each gun, but the rate of fire in those guns is a lot slower than in the Hornet, so you're much less likely to just surprise be out of ammo, which is nice. The ship is pretty maneuverable, more maneuverable than the 300 or the 315, but still less maneuverable than some of those zippy light fighters. In this fight that you're watching now, I take down 2 cutlasses in 2.5 minutes, 2 AI cutlasses, which is pretty good considering they have vastly superior shields, and for whatever reason at the time my missiles weren't working. You know how it goes. That means, were they working, I probably would have been fighting for, half the time that I was. Which makes the 325 a very good light fighter and a very attractive light fighter. If you're looking for a fighter that also allows you to do a little bit of cargo and do boxes easily and also still ride in style, the 325 is for you. So, to recap, the 300i is a surprisingly luxurious one-size-fits-all ship. It holds the same amount of cargo, has roughly equivalent combat stats to the Avenger Titan, can do boxes, and will just let you traverse the verse in comfort and style while doing some of your missions. You don't want to get in huge fights with it, but you can probably manage. The 315P is going to be an expedition/pathfinder model with an advanced scanner and a tractor beam. Neither the scanner nor the tractor beam work, but if you want that big fat fuel tank in your stock model, go ahead right now. The 325 is the combat model. It has more missiles and better guns and better shields, and if you're looking to get in a fight, go right ahead. And like the other models, you can also haul some cargo and do box missions no problem as well. All the ships are incredibly good looking, and they all have customization options in the store, which is honestly super fun. Happy hunting.